mamas. It's a complicated relationship between daughters and their mothers, isn't it? Yeah, baby, we gonna need a drink for this one. We love them, don't we?
Definitely do.
But they crazy.
Very, very.
You're smiling real big, and your mama's not here, so let's talk about her.
Well, because I was terrified of her when I was younger, and you know, well, we're best friends now. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I don't want to try to get my butt whooped anymore.
That's why you ain't gonna join us on the couch.
I'm making drinks.
All right.
I would say my mom, she's a great actress, but she's definitely crazy because her pretty face does not amount to how she can get.
Yeah. Sunnie?
Well, my mom is a tiny little force to be reckoned with, and she will throw a drink in your face if you piss her off.
Oh, we have seen it, baby. Okay, why don't we just ask her about it? Because she's here, and so is Tambra. All right, we're going to talk about all the smothering that happens between mothers and their daughters. So, let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, let's dive into this chat with these mamas and their daughters. We've got Tambra Monteiro back in the building, and sitting next to her is her daughter, Illyriana. We're going to talk about it, baby. Sitting next to Illyriana, we've got Sunnie back in the building, but this time she brought her mom, Eva Aziz. And y'all are part of the hit show on TLC, Smothered. Oh, we gonna talk about that, baby. But if you didn't watch one of our very first episodes, Tambra and Illyriana are rather close. Okay, let's check out this clip. Is it awkward?
No, it's not actually.
Is it more comfortable because it is your mom? Yep, she says it is more comfortable.
It definitely
Yeah,
is.
one of our very first episodes, you see Illyriana sitting down for a vajacial and vajazzle from Tambra herself.
It's normal.
What you mean that's
It is
normal?
so
That is
normal.
close.
I find it so crazy when people are like, you wax your daughter, or they're talking to my baby and they're like, your mama see your stuff? She came out of my stuff. What do you mean see my stuff?
Exactly.
And I want to make sure it's done correctly. So she coming to see her mom.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm more comfortable because it is my mom. Like, I don't want no random person seeing me. Like, at home, we're women. It's natural.
And I see Sunnie and Eva nodding their heads because y'all may not know, but they've done the same thing. Check out this clip from TLC Smothered.
I'm ready for my vajacial.
Your vajacial, yes.
My vagina is ready. Skin is skin, whether it's your lips up here or your lips down there, you should take care of yourself.
You just put your knees down and get comfortable.
But when it comes to my vagina, it has to be, like, my mom has to do it.
Sunnie's vagina is the most beautiful vagina I have ever seen.
I get it from my mama.
That's right.
That's
right.
wild. Like, to have your mama compliment your vagina when you older.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you guys get the same response that they do? Where it's like, oh my God.
yeah, 100%. It really creeps people out, and it creeps me out that it creeps other people out because I'm like,
well.
she's been my A1 since day one for my hip-hop. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a little confused, you know?
Clearly
when
they don't
people-
have naked moms because
Yeah.
it's normal. It
Yes,
is so
definitely.
normal. And I never wanted her to feel like her body was icky or anything like that, especially coming from her mom. So bust it open. Let's do this wax. Let's do this vajacial and get going.
Eva, what's your
Besides,
mentality?
it's just us in the room. There is
Exactly.
no man. We are not like, put it everywhere.
Yeah.
We're not throwing it around. I don't know. It's national television.
So it's down there, it's always dark and moist. So it has to be clean.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And who better to
It's
do it than
health-wise.
her mom?
It's
Right.
the medical
A
wise,
professional.
you know.
All right, let's talk about the closeness beyond getting a vajacial from your mom. How close would you describe your relationship?
Man, you know what? I know it's weird to a lot of people, but my daughters are everything to me. As a mom, I want to protect them with everything that I have, but now that she's an adult, we can also have fun together. You know what I mean? So while I do have friends, I'm always thinking of my daughters. Let's go to brunch. Let's do this. Let's do that. And I think that is how you foster and give them tools to have other friends in the earth. Not too many though.
Okay, Liriana, do you back that up? How do you feel about your mom?
I definitely can back that up. My mom, she's very involved in my life. Like, her opinion matters to me a lot. Like, if she tells me she don't like a dude, he got to go by tomorrow.
Amen.
That's how I am when it comes to my mom. But our relationship has always been very close. She has it to where I can come to her about anything and everything. So yeah, I would say it's close.
The check cleared.
Sunnie, Eva?
So, same with my mom being so protective over me, but I don't know if you're like this. I'm sure you are, because we're like, you know, we're vibing. But I am also so protective of my mom. I feel like I'm her protector, and I am like a bear when it comes to my mom. So if you try to mess with my mom, you're poking the bear. I feel like I protect her too. I'm just as crazy for her as she is for me.
So Eva, how would you describe your relationship with Sunnie?
Same thing she said, you know, I mean, we are very close. I have 4 kids. I have 2 of each, 2 daughters and 2 boys. But it's sometimes even like, it's beyond, like, for an example, like I have a dream and I like call her first thing in the morning, or she called me in the morning, and sometimes we are calling each other and the phone go. It doesn't, and I said, what's wrong? She didn't respond. And then she calls, she says, Mom, I've been calling you. I said, I've been calling you too. She said, I have to tell you about my dream. And sometimes it's very similar, especially when like I dream about my mom and she dream about her.
Like even in dream world, we can't leave each other alone. She's like, I had a dream about Nana. I'm like, she came to see me too. And we're like 2 doors away from each other. We're like in the same complex. So I just feel like we have such a strong connection, even with, you know, the spiritual world and people that have passed. I mean, that's just wild. I saw you shaking your head. I'm like, I know,
like, cause
you resonated with that.
Exactly
Same thing. The other day, she's in the bathroom, and I walk up to her. I'm like, hey, I had a dream that you asked me to move out, and she's just like, don't even think about it. You're not ready.
Well, she was.
And she did. I found out later that she had talked to her granny about it. Nobody told me, but I always know.
Oh, the universe told you.
No,
The universe told you. It's your gut. That's that connection.
Yeah, and then
I can't even lie to my mom.
No,
Sorry.
hold on. I'm gonna need y'all to watch these commercials and come back, because we can get a little bit spicier with these mamas and their daughters, because it ain't just all rainbows and butterflies. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. As you know, relationships between mothers and daughters, it's up and down and all around. It's complicated, but it's joyful too. We've got Tambra and her daughter Liriana. We've got Sunnie and her mother Eva here talking about it. And y'all seem very connected. A lot of similarities between the 2 of you. But before we went to break, Liriana, you were hearing your mom say that she had a dream about you moving out. You talked to Granny, but not Mama.
See, the thing was, I have a boyfriend, and my mom, she is big on being independent. So she was like, if you're gonna move out, make sure this is a decision you're making for yourself, not just for your relationship. And I actually like this guy, and I think it is time for me to grow in different ways. So when she came to me and was like, I had a dream, I was like, what? You need to stop this. She always have a dream. Like, we're so connected in that.
She can never get away with anything. I always know it. I'm like,
or if I would have a dream and I would come to her, like, I have strong premonitions. So she'd be like, you know your intuition is strong. Follow your intuition.
Okay, so Tambra, did she move out?
Absolutely not.
Not yet. Honey.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
You know, I just don't feel like she's ready. And half of that is me. I know a lot of parents are like super excited when their kids are like, I'm moving out, but I'm like, no, you're mine. I want to hold on to you until she's 1000% ready. And her friend happens to be a guy, he okay, I like him.
She's never said she didn't like him, which is good.
He's a good guy, but you can't have my daughter yet. Like, she needs to get some things in order, and we can talk about it in the future if you watch and you hear me.
All right, I know Sunnie and Eva are biting at the bits to discuss, but I'm gonna play y'all a little clip about something that happened on Smothered. A clip about how Scott, Sunnie's boyfriend, handled the moving in situation. Check it out.
She's never not gonna be able to do that because you know what?
Be in the relationship?
You're my partner. She's my mother.
You are not her blood.
And there's a difference in the two.
I swear.
Are you, Mom? Are you serious?
That's spicy. Who wants to take that
Well,
over?
next time I will have a gallon, not just a cup.
I like this woman.
So Sunnie, like, explain this situation. Why?
So first of all, I would like to say that this is what happens when you tell a lie and the lie comes up to the water. I was just weaving and I lied to Scott and I also lied to my mom, which, you know, now I know that's not the best way to go. But yeah, it was not good.
No, everyone was upset in this situation. How did you feel about Scott prior to this moment?
I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I like Scott, you know, and I want to see them together. But my fear is going to, like, he's gonna, like, drag his feet, and it's going to be, like too long of being
cohabitation, no
Right,
commitment.
right.
And she just dragged along.
It's like he wasn't
Yeah.
even thinking, and I said, what's going on? And I talked to her, I said, Sunnie, what is going on? It's almost a year, you know? I said, I don't see any action, like he's so comfortable. And I said, it's not okay with me, you know? So, I mean, I have to step in and being a mom to protect my daughter. And that's our job. It's our job,
Absolutely.
you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, we raise our daughters, like, and then hand it on a golden tray here. You're gonna have to take care of it. Don't break her heart.
Absolutely.
She's not a T-shirt to try. Oh, let me try her just and see how it's gonna feel. No,
Absolutely.
no, and not.
It's all out of love. I mean, all the craziness, it's all out of love. My mom has obviously seen my dating pattern, and with me and my ex-husband, him and I got married within 3 weeks, so I think that's kind of what my mom was expecting when Scott and I got together. And I took a very long break from dating, about 4.5 years. I didn't even hold hands or even look at anybody for 4.5 years because I needed to heal. So then when I started to date again, you know, it was kind of new for my mom and I, and she wanted to make sure that Scott wasn't going to be just another boy that came along and was like, you know, I like you and I want all of you, but I don't want to put a ring on it. And so I'm almost 40 now, and I want that wedding. I wanted that ring, which I got. Thank you, Mom. She was kind of just pushing in the right direction. And, you know, if she was to stop doing that, I would be concerned. It would break my heart because then I know, you know, that she doesn't care anymore. So,
you know, she wanted to get married, and I wanted her hope and her dream to come true, you know. So it's mom's tuition, mom's job. Mom always feels things, like even like sometimes you sense things. And I said, you know what? I am just going to be me. I'm just going to be like her police officer, her mom, her judge thing, and they are our daughters, you know. I mean,
And you want the best for them.
Right.
You want the best.
yeah, exactly.
You know, all right, things are gonna get a little emotional because I can see the tears dropping on Sunnie. So we're gonna get a little bit more in depth coming up next. You stay right there. We've got every episode of the Nightcap, and we can go for hours. Download the Fox Local app on any of the following smart TV platforms and get in on the fun. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've got mothers and their daughters sitting here telling us their stories. We've got Tambra and her daughter Liriana. We've got Sunnie and her mother Eva. All right, Tambra, the entire time that Eva and Sunnie were talking, you were like, yes,
Because it's so true. And let me just say, it is so crazy that I found another mother-daughter pair that, like, it's so much similar to us, you know? And with all of the love and all of the protection and everything, sometimes, though, your kids This one right here. Testing child. No. You can be like, hey, daughter, don't run that way in that direction. It's a brick wall. Hurt. Not going to feel good. And she's like, really? Bow. Bust her head open to the white meat. And I'm like, I know what path you are going to take before you even think about it. More than likely, I've already done it. And I know which direction you go in. And that's probably why your mom is just like, hey, listen, don't do this because this will be the result. And as many times as I have predicted her future, literally,
She's right on the money.
Every time. And she still has those moments where she's like, I want to try it out anyway.
Sometimes I just feel like I broke the generational curse. Like, my mom, she did have me at a young age, and I'm 20 now. Hooray, ain't no babies and stuff. And I graduated, and I'm like, Mama, some things you should see, like, it's not going to happen. You're okay. You're good, you know?
Because she's so worried, right?
Yeah, she worries a lot about me the most because I gave her a lot of problems in school. I'm not going to lie about that. Like, I wasn't the perfect angel that I am now. Like, she whipped me back into shape, and she got my mind right, got me good with God and stuff. So I love that.
I think the biggest issue is when I can't contact her, when she's not answering, and she say I'm always smothering her and I'm a helicopter mom. But I think the worst, Catalina. I think that my daughter is laying in the ditch somewhere and she needs me. So one time I might have.
Are you worried that someday she's not going to need you?
I think so.
That scares the hell out of me, you know, because I need her.
Yeah, and I need you too.
And that's why anytime I need a roll up and she don't answer the phone,
you gonna roll up?
She's gonna pop up.
I have done that before, actually.
Yeah,
I tracked her location, and I had my best friend, my buddy, in my pocket, and I thought that she was tied up and getting kidnapped. She didn't know I knew where she was because she didn't tell me where her friend lived. I went through text messages, GPS location tracking. I called off of work, and I pulled up. And I'm always pull up.
Yeah, she is.
Eva, listening to that, are you similar? Or are you like, I'm not pulling up?
Very similar. Maybe even more, honestly, to be honest with you.
I never really understood growing up. I had a lot of resentment to not just my mom, but both my parents. And we weren't allowed to spend the night at people's houses. We had like drills. And I never really knew why. And, you know, now that I'm also a mom, I get it. And so many times her visions, just her feelings and her prayer has saved my life. People say like, oh, I'm a cat, I have 9 lives. I'm like, I went through my 9 lives at 17. I'm a whole freaking litter, dude, and I'm still here, and it's because of her. 1,000% because of her.
When she was, when they all of actually, my kids, when they were little, and I said, don't do that, I said, you know, they always said, but why? Why? I said, because I had a dream about you.
Okay, well, listen.
Spooky stuff.
Spooky stuff. Coming up after the break, we're going to get away from the spooky stuff. We're going to get into the lovey-dovey and magic of y'all's relationship. So you stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. Before we say goodbye, I wanted to ask my mamas and their daughters, any advice for a mom who's watching or a daughter who's watching at home? And, you know, they're approaching the Mother's Day holiday or any holiday, and they're like, yeah, man, I do not have that
relationship.
That relationship.
Yeah. If their relationship isn't strong with their kid or their mother, my biggest advice is it's not too late. Listen to what they need and foster that relationship in their love language. And you have no choice but to have a bond as tight as me and my baby.
Illyriana?
I would say for the daughters, listen to your mothers because their intuitions, they be right on the money. And you gotta stop fighting with your own flesh and just give in. Sometimes, they all the time, they know what they're talking about.
Sunnie?
Definitely embrace the crazy, especially when it comes with relationships, because your mama might be the reason why you get that ring, okay?
Eva? Eva, leave us with a word of wisdom, baby.
I always say our daughters is the biggest gem that we have. They are insured. They are, you know, I mean, just please take care of your daughter. You be a mom, you know. They trust me. They will appreciate, like she appreciate whatever I did for her. You know, I mean, they're our daughters. So we raise them. We know everything about them. You know, so.
And y'all end up being right because mama's always right. Cheers to you. I hope y'all have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. And cheers to you at home. If you have a rough relationship with your mother, it's not too late to patch it up, but if that's too far gone, don't worry, you ain't alone. Cheers. We'll see you guys next time.
Missed out on the Nightcap? Well, head on over to our YouTube page and catch up with Carolina.
You can watch full episodes anytime you want. And don't forget to share it with your friends because we got to keep the conversation flowing.
If you're confident in yourself, who can stop you?
Ding dong, titties.
We're not looking to hurt the sisters.
Gotcha.
But, you know, we can get men pretty big.
Why do I look disgusting?
No.
Also, fellas, the toy is not your enemy, it's your teammate.
Tag it in. Join us weeknights on Fox 26 at 11:30 and anytime on Fox Soul.